Hi, my name is Debbie Bateman, and I'm currently pursuing my master's at Drexel University in human nutrition. I first became enamored with Aramark back in 2009 when I began working for Ambrosi Food Distribution. Aramark had such pleasant and professional employees and a corporate culture that we all envied. At Drexel, I learned that Aramark was not only the gold standard organization, but they were also the company always paving the way. Aramark invested in cost-effective healthcare innovations. Aramark revamped campus dining plans across the country, adding more nutrition and lowering costs and prices. When it comes to Aramark's internship, what more could an aspiring RD want than to learn from a progressive company with a comprehensive curriculum, partnerships at top healthcare and academic facilities, high graduation and exam pass rates, and of course, the chance to be hired by the leading employer of dietitians in the country. Furthermore, Aramark's emphasis on leadership, innovation, and emerging trends aligns perfectly with my professional experience and strength. As Ambrosi's marketing director, I spend every day strategizing creative ways to promote healthy purchases and nutritious meals and menus in an industry overloaded with advertising clutter. Not only must I respond to trends, but I also find myself predicting and sometimes pioneering trends. Here's an example of the catalog I designed when the local movement was still very green. Rather than simply list products like a lot of our competitors, I included farmer bios, seasonality information, and storage information, all in an effort to position our local campaign at the forefront. Today, virtual has taken over where print once was, so we're rescaling this booklet for tablet and mobile view. This is just one example of the ingenuity and industry intuition that I consider my most significant and relevant professional strength for the Aramark internship. My ambition doesn't stop at the office. I recently took initiative this past quarter when counseling a patient for my nutrition counseling class. Halfway through our first session, I was riddled with concerns. The patient was obese, yet her reported dietary intake seemed way too low. She complained of constant GI distress originating near her liver, and I also noticed thinning hair and thin flaking nails. As it turned out, the patient was consuming 25 Brazil nuts per day and exhibiting all of the symptoms of selenium toxicity. In severe cases, this can lead to cirrhosis and pulmonary edema. I got the patient to fess up to her nutty habit by probing her for more information and giving examples of snacks we sometimes overlook. I knew immediately Brazil nuts were rich in selenium, and by that night, the patient knew that she was consuming nearly 7 times the upper tolerable intake. I didn't wait to mull over the patient's data, nor did I wait until our next session the following week to speak to the patient. I took initiative and contacted the patient and my professor right away, given the acute nature of micronutrient toxicity. I later learned that I was the only student to suspect underreporting, probe for more information, and even after the teacher told the other students about the Brazil nuts, I was the only one who detected the excessive selenium and acted on it. Under normal circumstances, it is rare that someone has a deficiency for me to pinpoint and build rapport. In most cases, I need to rely on my interpersonal skills, research, and lots of listening. When I first became interested in coaching at Drexel, I knew I had to build a relationship with the head coach, Paul Savell. After all, I rode and coached for St. Joseph's University, Drexel's biggest rival on the Schuylkill River. In order to build rapport, I employed my network, relying on mutual acquaintances to put us in touch, but I also did my homework, researching Drexel's team, program, schedule, and results. After countless emails, phone calls, and voicemails to Coach Savell, congratulating the team and wishing them luck, he finally began to see me as a friend and not a foe. When a coaching position finally did become available at Drexel, not only did Coach Savell call me, but he even held the position for me for 2 academic quarters. When considering the different locations offered for the Aramark internship, Philadelphia stood out above them all. With the long-term goal of managing the nutrition diagnoses and interventions in an intensive care unit, I found Philadelphia especially appealing for its high concentration of teaching hospitals, characterized by a never-ending influx of intense and challenging nutrition cases. What better city to complete clinical rotations? While volunteering at Temple, I saw patients awaiting or recovering from gunshot wounds, multiple lung transplants, an LVAD, even an artificial heart. As an intern or registered dietitian, I would welcome the chance to work on such cases. Additionally, I would love to give back to the community where I've been able to thrive. Having a network of family, friends, and professionals in Philadelphia has certainly contributed to my success here, and doing my internship locally to repay and grow that network would be a dream come true. Thank you so much.